Hi there, new hire class of 2024 at Saudi Aramco Expatriate Schools. Welcome. My name is Mark Gilbertson. I'm the District Technology Coordinator, and I wanted to walk you through how to use the new hire course and a little bit about Schoology here at the Saudi Aramco Expatriate Schools. So you'll get an email from myself or an email saestech at saeslearning.com, and that'll have your password and your username and another walkthrough on all of what I'm about to show you. So the first thing that you're going to do is go to saeslearning.org, and that should bring up this wonderful launch page here. And of course, you're going to click on your new hire page, and your new hire page will bring you to a page that looks like this. It's your login page. You're going to log in with your personal email and the password that we sent you. And you have to remember to search for Saudi Aramco Expatriate Schools. There are several entities that are Saudi Aramco, and so you have to make sure you get Saudi Aramco Expatriate Schools. You click that, and you should be able to log in. Once you log in, it should look a little bit like this. So this is Schoology, and if you're not familiar with Schoology, it's a learning management system that PowerSchool owns, and I'll just walk you through it really quickly. Of course, the first thing that comes up are calendar, and then you've got your courses over here in the center. And you see I've got a couple of courses here, including the New Hire Welcome course. That's where I am going to walk you through. Eventually, you'll get a staff resources page too, which has a lot of information about calendaring and stuff that teachers and staff members, it's handy to know. You'll also have access to a district page and your own school page eventually here as well. So Saudi Aramco Expatriate Schools doesn't have our own website. As you know, we all go through Aramco, and Aramco has a pretty tight lid on what we publish out there. So this is what we call within our walled garden. We only invite certain people in here, and you'll be invited in very soon. So let's take a look at the New Hire Welcome course. Here. All right. So the New Hire course is a basic Schoology course, much like what you'll create for your classes when you're here. And along the side, you'll see materials, updates, members. Materials is where that you'll spend most of your time. That's sort of the building blocks of the course. And Schoology courses are set up a lot like a Google Drive type course, so not terribly visual, but really nicely organized. Just to walk you through real quick, over here you've got your courses, your groups, your resources. Courses are where we do most of our work. Groups, you can create a small group of people to communicate with, and resources are sort of your library of digital resources that you'll be looking at. Of course, you've got a search bar, a calendar bar, a message bar, an alert bar, and some personal information over here. And I'll talk about notifications in a few minutes. So when you take a look at this, we wanted to remind you that what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks actually is we've got about 7 chapters in this course that we're going to be releasing. Everything from sort of using the course all the way to corporate citizenship and what to expect when you arrive. And we'll release a chapter about every week for the next 6, 7, 8 weeks here. Now, we know you're busy, and so the whole idea of this course is just to provide you some background about what Saudi Aramco Expatriate Schools are like. There's no quizzes, and you don't have to do each part of it. Some of it you'll find helpful, some of it you probably won't find that helpful at this point, and you'll still go through a Saudi Aramco Expatriate Schools onboarding when you are actually here. So let's take a quick dive into what it looks like. So the first page here, of course, got a purpose. We'll have a little welcome from the teaching and learning team. That's sort of the core strategic team here, and with additional principals in there as well. And then what you've got here is our Life in Saudi Aramco chat. So this is a chat where you can post just about anything you want, any sort of questions that you have. In the past, we've had questions about how do I buy a smoker in Udaliyah, or what kind of bicycles do I have access to, how to get a car, even how much cash should I bring with me. So that'll be a chat that you can go to, and I'll post some things, some pieces of information every now and then in there as well. But it's a great place to reach out and sort of crowdsource information. Now, your primary information is going to come from your Aramco onboarding expert. That is your sort of single point of actual truth. They're the ones that are officially communicating with you. So this is just sort of a back end type chat where we can provide some help about what it's like actually to live here and some information about the school. So that Life at Saudi Aramco chat will be running throughout the entire course. So our first chapter, which we just released, is all about inclusion and a little bit about using the course itself. So at Saudi Aramco Expatriate Schools, what we like to do is we have a culture of belonging, and we like to make sure that everybody feels like they have a voice in the room and they are included. So what you're going to see here is you are going to see a few things when you open up this chapter 1. You'll see a welcome from our manager, Ben. You'll also see a how to use this course and a little bit about what is Schoology. And we'll be adding a few other things as the next couple of weeks go through here. But what your first step is going to be is to go in here and to introduce yourself. So if I click on this chat right here, what you are going to do is go in, and it's just a brief kind of introduction here, and then just put a couple of quick sentences about who you are and what you're thinking about here, and then just a quick post a little picture. So it's pretty simple. Don't worry about getting too much in there, and it's just really, if we all post, we'll get to know each other a little better. And I still am great friends with one of the people that I met here in this chat about 6 years ago. So that'll be one of the first things that you are going to be doing. So with that said, there's one other piece of information that I'd like you to sort of know about, and that is just kind of a running Schoology type thing. So if I go back to my first part of my courses here, so this is just the first page of that new hire course, and I go over here to notifications. So Schoology is great with a lot of things, and they will provide notifications like you wouldn't believe them, because you have your personal email assigned with this. You're going to get a lot of notifications, including maybe every time somebody on our end changes anything in the course. So you want to adjust your notifications. So I would strongly suggest that you click in here and you have when a course update is posted, that'll be over here, updates we can do quick communication. When there are course comments on updates, assignments, or discussions, click that one. Click on comments on my post, so if somebody comments on one of the posts you make, like the introduction, you can get an alert for that. And then don't worry about when course content is created or when materials are overdue, because that's just not relevant. Click on Save Changes if you need to change anything in there, and you can adjust those on your own if you want to. We just don't want to overwhelm you. So that's it for now. Welcome to Saudi Aramco's Expatriate Schools. Hopefully this course is helpful in getting your sort of first introduction to Saudi Aramco Expatriate Schools. We know you're busy for the rest of the year, and then as the summer hits, you're going to be transitioning to life here in Saudi Arabia. So feel free to be patient and take this one step at a time, and feel free to ask questions. We'll be there to help. Welcome.